reading from the letter of Paul to the Colossians. Brothers and sisters, if then you were raised with Christ, seek what is above, where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Think of what is above, not of what is on earth. For you have died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. When Christ, your life, appears, then you too will appear with him in glory. The word of the Lord.
Our second reading on this Easter Sunday is taken from the letter of St. Paul to the Colossians. We have been reflecting on the empty tomb as the space for light and new life. In the first reading, we see Peter occupying a new space, a very different space that we used to associate with him. The empty tomb, the resurrection, provided a space for him to acquire a new identity based on faith, the light that comes from faith, the light that comes from the encounter with the risen Lord. And now he is a witness to who Jesus truly is. Yes, the empty tomb is God's space for us to enter. In the second reading, St. Paul tells the Colossians and tells us that, yes, Jesus, the risen one, is not anymore in the tomb. The tomb is empty. And he now lives in the full presence of God. He sits at the right hand of God, sharing in God's power and authority. And look at what he also tells the Colossians. With Jesus in the space of God, we also reside. We are hidden with Christ in the space of God in eternity. And because of that, he exhorts the Colossians to be intent, to be focused on the things of God, the space of God, and rather than being intent on the things of this earth. Is St. Paul telling the Colossians not to work anymore? Is he telling us, they don't care about your families, don't care about your work, your daily life, about society and creation? I don't think so. He's not telling us to escape from daily life, from this earth. What he's telling us to do is to continue living our life here on earth while occupying the space now made open to us, made available to us by the risen Lord. And it is the space called heaven, the space called the presence of God. Imagine doing your daily work here on earth, but with your mind, your heart, fully occupying the space of God. It will make a lot of difference to daily work. It will give a lot of meaning, new life, new light to what could be considered drab, routine, ordinary, day-to-day living. Imagine occupying the space of God as we do what is demanded of us in daily life. My dear brothers and sisters, the space is there. Jesus has brought us to the space of God. Will we occupy it? And please, put your heart there so that with our hearts in the space of God, we will bring God to earth and our daily concern.